start.
Ah,
Hi.
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 Hello,
welcome
everybody.
everybody for our new video on Waiguo Tale in China. Waiguo Tale podcast. So today we're gonna talk about the kuaizis. The kuaizi in Chinese, in Portuguese is chopstick. This one. So I'm Venancia. If you want to find me, just go to my Instagram and check VLB or Velongwe.
Hi, my name is Cami, and you can find me at Cami on the road.
Hi. My name is Alwinar, and you can hit your go up on the gram at West Indian. Sorry, sorry. At West Indian Queens. Yeah, I am sorry. Yeah.
And hi everyone, my name is Lina. You can find me on Instagram as Flores de Cerezo 1987. And we are the Waiguo Tales. As Venancia was saying, we're going to start talking about quizzes. And according to the anthropologists, there are not an exact origin of quizzes. They only said that they started to be used in the Han Dynasty like 8,000 years ago, like very long time ago. And they were the main purpose was is because they didn't hurt the very luxury cooking objects that they had. So they started to use them for that reason. And before it was said that they were done by made of bronze. And nowadays they are done with a lot of materials. Also, one of the most common is bamboo. And it is also very important to highlight that the quizzes, the Chinese quizzes, the Japanese quizzes, and the Korean one are all different. The longest ones
Mm.
are the Chinese ones. They are 27 centimeters because like that sometimes the Chinese tables has have a lot of plates, a lot of delicacies, so they are make it longer so people can just grab things easier. And in my opinion, and I think that the girls also agree, that the Chinese quizzes are easier to use than the Japanese ones and the Korean ones.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't tried the
I know you
Japanese
said
I
that.
was
quizi,
about to say that I haven't tried the Japanese
Yeah,
one.
I have tried
but
the
I have
Japanese
tried the
ones and
Korean ones,
the
and
Korean
they're
ones
Oh.
so
so
hard to
hard to
use. They're
use.
like,
Yeah.
Oh yes, we have
yes,
tried the
yes, they're
And
so
because
Korean.
they
They're
are
hard.
made
really
of
hard.
silver and they are slippery
Oh,
and they are
yes.
so
Yes.
hard.
And they're very
Yes.
thin
Yeah.
as
I
well. It's like,
understand.
Yeah, I have also tried the Japanese ones and I had a lot of difficulties with the Japanese ones. For me, my favorite quizzes are Chinese. Chinese quizzes forever.
So, so I need to go to Japanese restaurant to try.
Yeah. Okay. So as we know, she mentioned like the three countries, the different size of the quizzes, chopsticks.
the different size of the quizzes.
So in China, well, I am not sure for like Korea and Japan. I suppose they also have it. So in China, there are like etiquettes, ways to use your things and ways to use things you can do and things you can't do. Etiquettes for your quizzes. First of all, number one, you do not, and I repeat, don't use your chopsticks vertically. It's a no. It's a no. Like just leaving it in your plate, it is very disrespectful, and it is like basically on what it is like to the dead.
Oh,
Help
it's
me.
like it looks similar. If you have a bowl of rice, say this is a bowl of rice, you stick your chopstick like this. It kind of
Mm-hmm.
looks like a temple offering because that is the way that you stick up the incense for the
Yes.
ancestors.
Hmm.
So it's
Okay.
very disrespectful, you know.
Yeah. And next, moving on. Do not pass food from chopstick to chopstick. No,
Oh,
we
Yeah.
don't do
I've
this.
never seen that, but like I didn't think that that was like a point of etiquette.
Yeah, it is.
It's the
And
first
don't play with your chopstick. No, it's a no.
So Venancia's face looked like she has done that.
I think
Yeah. Do not cross them like this.
Oh, why?
Oh.
OMG.
Um, I can't say why. I'm not sure why, but I just know. I guess no peace.
You can't cross them.
Yeah,
But like cross them like on the plate or just like this?
under your plate.
On the
Ah,
plate.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
Ah,
okay, okay.
Oh
they
yes,
need
I
to be like
remembered
that.
like
Right?
once like we went to like this restaurant. I don't know if you were there, Udantik, and then I was not aware I could not do it. So I literally did it on a plate, and they were like, "No, it is like poor etiquette," and I was like, "Oh really?" So yeah, they said you have to do it, but you put them like this, and you put it like on a side like this,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
like yeah.
When you're
Moving
done or when
on.
you're resting.
Huh? Yeah. Don't point with the chopsticks like this. Point.
Okay, I have done that. My bad.
So yeah, we don't
You're
point
eating
with
the
the
food.
chopsticks. Yeah. And don't stab your food with chopsticks. I don't think you
Oh yeah.
can even do it with forks. So we're not supposed to
Yeah,
do it
that's
with
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
yeah. And don't stock, not stock, sock. It's not a lollipop. Don't suck on the chopsticks.
Okay.
Oh.
Um, I will end it for there, but like it have a lot. If you all want the link, we can leave it in the description box, and you all can check it out.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That sounds great. That sounds great. By the way, speaking of that, like don't lick the chopsticks. I've seen how Chinese people, especially like in like elegant restaurants, try not to touch their chopsticks with their lips. It's like they just like take
Uh-huh.
the piece of food like and then they chew it.
That's true.
They don't like no.
If I do it, all my food gonna fall. Really.
Okay, so I
And
first started using kuaizis when I don't know, I think that I was about 14, 15, and some of you already know that like it was my dad who got me and my little sister or like our first pairs of chopsticks. Cause like at that time, like we were like, yes, we want to eat with chopsticks. And we like saw a bunch of tutorials on how to use them, and we were eating like Venezuelan food with chopsticks for like half a year until yeah, basically until the fever wore off. But like I learned how to use them, and actually it's been like quite like a very useful skill to have like after coming to China, because I saw a lot of foreigners struggling. So like basically, oh, my phone just fell down. To wear them, to use them, you have like one chopsticks that remains still, and the other one is the one that has mobility. So basically you want to do this movement. You can't move the both of them. So this one is trapped between your thumb and your hand and resting on your, what's the name of this finger, their third finger, or on this one, whichever you prefer. And then the other one you will grab with the tip of your thumb and your other two fingers like this. This is like sort of like the standard. Of course, like in a day-to-day life, a lot of people grab them differently. But
This
this
is for
is
me.
okay. How do you do, Liwen? And from the other, can we see the other part of the hand? Like the inside of the hand? Because
no.
this is the outside.
I also grab them different.
I recently
Yeah,
also.
like as long as you have one that stays
One that
still
needs to
and
be
one that
moving.
moves,
It's
yes.
okay.
Now the thing is that in like proper etiquette, your thumb should not be like going up your hand. Like if you're looking at it from like this angle, your thumb cannot be like over your hand. It should be like kind of like hidden like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good, girls. Excellent.
Well, I don't know, like you mentioned, like how to use them. Like, I don't know if in your countries, for example, some Chinese restaurant sells those, like some things here in between. So, like something like to teach people how to eat with the chopsticks. So they put it here so they can just
The
grab
baby
them
help.
like the baby held. Yeah. So it's very common to see that in some Chinese restaurants.
Here I've only seen it with babies, like baby help.
Yeah.
No. Imagine me, like the first time that I tried to use kuaizi was here in China. Of course, I knew that existed, but from the move, the Chinese move, when I watch the Chinese move, yeah, they are using, and I ask, how they use this to eat? But when I come to China, on my first day to try the kuaizi, I say by myself, okay, before let's learning something, if I go to the restaurant, how I'm gonna use it. I arrived to the restaurant. On this day was that mostly near of our school, the restaurant, the Muslim restaurant, and they give me a quiz to eat noodles, mian chow. I took my phone to see how I'm gonna use the quiz to see the videos, YouTube videos, and they say, okay, first you take your quiz, put it in your hand. Try. If you don't get, just forget that you have a quiz and just use your hand to eat. In the video,
Wow.
I say, OMG, I'm gonna die. After that, I asked the guys that was selling the food. I said, please, can you give me a fork because I don't know how to use this quiz. Yeah, and they give me a fork. I use fork on this day, but the second day, the guy teach me how to use the quiz. So now I can use.
Oh, that's
I
great.
Wow, that's great.
yeah, but it was like
It's
funny when the YouTube told me if you don't care, if you can't, just forget that you have quiz and use your hands.
I will take a spoon. Or you know what I used to do before? So it basically took me 2 months to learn to use the kuaizi in Beijing. And I would walk with my fork.
On your hand?
No, not in my hand,
On
in
the
In
my
your
bag,
in
bag.
your purse.
on the bag.
In my bag. I would walk with my fork in my bag in case the kuaizi tried to embarrass me. I was not having it.
And the Chinese, when you are in the restaurant, they all of them are using quiz, and you try to use a fork, all of them gonna look
Look
you
at
like
you.
that. Huh?
I mean,
Look at you like that.
to be fair, if anyone in Venezuela, like in Caracas, like you're eating at a restaurant and suddenly, like, you know, an Asian person comes in and they're like, I don't want forks. And they pull out of their purse like a pair
For
of
a
coins.
quiz.
I will also stare. I will also be like, I mean, I can understand what they're like, why they're looking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But here, like
Yeah.
the use of quetzal makes sense because, like, all the food, for example, like the food is made to hold, like, to be held by the quetzals. The
Yes.
meat is chopped in pieces. The rice is sticky. The mian tiao, the noodles are sticky. So everything and all the food is based on the
Mm.
so to be able to be eaten by it. I think that for me the most difficult thing to eat is noodles
Mm.
because I don't
The
know what
noodle, I think
happens
it's
with the
easier.
noodles. For me, it's so difficult to eat
For
noodles
me,
with
the
quite.
noodles is easier.
Yeah, I think so. For the noodles,
Yeah, I
it's
think so.
easier.
I think
The
noodles are
noodles
easier
is
than
easier to use
rice.
the
No,
rice.
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
I prefer to eat rice, meat, whatever, but not noodles. For
No,
me, I don't know what happens with me with
noodles is
noodles.
easier to use the crisis. And point like they even to eat the egg, they use the kuaizi.
Yeah,
One day you need to
bread,
try.
bread.
They
But
cook
like,
egg.
haven't you tried it? I think that it like I once I discovered that I can use quizzes to scramble eggs. This is the only thing that I use. It's like I'm making the eggs like yeah.
They are
It's
like
so
No,
useful.
see,
Like for
you need
cooking,
more
it's
than
really, really
the
useful.
price.
Really, really useful.
well, now for today, now that talking about like uses of quiets, we prepare a game, right? So we here prepare some M&Ms, right? All of us, we have 20 M&Ms. So we're gonna try to do a competition of who can eat the 20 M&Ms the fastest.
Ah, yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, things like M&Ms
On
are
the
very
count
small and
So it's
slippery.
very, yeah,
on
very
the
small and
count of
slippery.
3. On the count of 3. Okay.
Okay, everybody
Oh,
ready?
1,
One,
One,
two,
okay.
2,
Oh,
3.
wait. Is it three? Is it three and a three we start, or is it like one, two, three,
oh,
and then we start?
1, 2, 3, go, and then we start.
Okay,
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
1.
say
Ready?
two.
1, 2, 3,
Go.
go.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
two.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Go.
OMG.
One
Oh,
fell.
right.
I haven't had one.
Hi.
Ah,
Water, Maya. There is
I,
a
four.
mm, Liwen.
I only had one.
OMG. OMG. Oh,
How's Venancia doing? Ah,
I need to win.
Lina's quiet because she's focused. Lina wanna win.
Of course. I'm on fire. Ah! 3 left.
No way! I still have like 10 left.
Oh,
Finish.
Oh! No!
Okay.
oh. Okay.
Stop, stop,
Keep
stop, stop.
on. Keep on.
No. Okay. Keep on.
I'll be the last one. Right?
Oh,
Come on, girls. Jayo. Jayo. Cami, jayo.
finish.
Venancia, jayo. Liwen, jayo. Finish? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Good. And here I was, all proud of my quite abilities.
Jayo.
Jayo. Jayo. Jayo. Come on, girls. You can do it.
I have 5 left, and like seriously, this is the hardest thing that I have ever done. Okay.
Lina Nichunar.
Yeah, wait, the
My last one. Okay. How many have you got left,
Yeah,
Liwen?
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Whoa!
oh, you finish at the same time.
Liwen.
No, I
No,
have
you
6
take
left.
them. No.
I lost.
Well, actually, it's hard to eat with the M&Ms with quiets. It's very slippery.
Well
It's
done,
hard.
girls.
Well
Yeah.
done,
Well
ladies.
done,
Well
girls.
done. So now we can ask like everybody in other videos if you want us to make more contests with quizzes. What do you guys want us to graph with them?
And
Don't
also tell us your own experience. Like if you have ever used chopsticks, uh please let us know. Let us know how was it? Like how long did it take you to learn? How like what was the funniest experience that you've ever had, like, using this pair of weapons?
and of course, if you
And
like it or not.
let me tell you something about this quizzes. You have a story of this quiz we brought together on IKEA. And
Uh-huh.
when I go back to my home, to my country, I'm gonna take my quizzes. This quiz I'm gonna take with me.
They're in
Really.
your heart.
Well, in this moment for me, even if eating with noodles is hard, I'm more comfortable now eating with quizzes than eating with spoon, fork, and knife.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already forget our occidental etiquette of how to use them.
Really?
Yeah, I'm more comfortable now with chopsticks
No.
than with the other ones.
One of
Well,
these days we need to try the soup because they also use quiz to eat the soup.
No, their
oh, it's so
spoon is
comfortable. I use them
yeah,
in. It's like
and their spoon is different. The Chinese spoon is different. We also
They
need
are
to
biggest.
have like that. It's different.
you don't Liwen. Come on,
Liwen,
you can do
jayo,
it.
jayo, jayo.
Oh,
2 minutes later.
finally.
We
All
will keep
right.
practicing. Now, like this is all for today. Don't forget to follow us in Instagram, subscribe to our channel, like, clicking like, please, subscribe and share.
And of
Thanks for
course, leave a
watching.
comment.
And thank you for watching.
The white tail.
Yes, we
Thanks so
were
much
the
for
Waiguo thing.
watching.
Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.